Okay, hi guys. Welcome to week 12. Congrats to all of pretty much everyone who passed the piano proficiency exam, the first part. I have a couple people that need to retest, but we're going to reschedule on an individual basis. Overall, I was really happy with what I saw. I know it's been kind of a very frustrating and difficult semester with the sudden change to online, and I know that you guys are, now we're really engrossed in it and doing things with it. It's been difficult. But thank you for all of your hard work and for dealing with not only that, but a first-year teacher. So this week is going to be pretty simple in terms of we're only going to do a few things in this book. So I recommend if you have time, you can do more. Mainly because you guys just took a big part of the exam, so it'll be a little bit more relaxed. And then also we have Veterans Day on Wednesday, so I would like to give you guys a day off if possible. So with that being said, this week we are going to start looking at some basic just sight reading skills. I'm going to give you some tips before we start, but just getting some practice on them, and then working on some score reading, and then we're going to do a little bit of instrument transposition today. I'd recommend, as you go along, if this is pretty easy and simple for you, and especially as we go into Thanksgiving break, make sure that you do practice. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but getting practice in will be very, very, very important over Thanksgiving break. Okay? All right. So, with that being said, we are going to do some sight reading today on page 208, or 209 rather. Okay? All right? This is probably about the levels of what it's going to look like on the piano proficiency exam. Maybe a little bit tougher, but we'll start here and work our way up. Okay? Alright, so ideally, this week is not a sight reading assignment. We're going to be doing instrument transposition for that. But what I want to see next week, more than likely, that's not the week before No, this is the week before, that will be the week before Thanksgiving break, my bad, is you will not know what your assignment is because it's going to be sight reading and sight harmonization, and you will submit it before, for your assignment for the week. So typically this would be test week. It's not test week because you guys just did a big, huge test last week. Okay? Alrighty, so with this in mind, we're going to sight read through 16-5 and take a small break and look through 16-6. So what I would like for you to do is take probably about a minute for this example. Okay? And I will kind of do my normal thing of I'll let you pause the video and see if you can time yourself for a minute looking through this, and then hit pause or play it whenever you're ready, and we will plunge straight into it. So before you do that though, look for key signature, time signature, ghost play if you would like, so just play without actually making any sound. But go ahead and pause that and give yourself a minute. Okay, if you've played this video, then you are ready to go, okay? So we're going to go at a pretty nice and slow tempo. So 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, alright, so evaluate how you did. The pedal's obviously not necessary, but we're basically looking for, I'm not looking for every note to be accurate, but I'm not looking for you to kind of get like hung up on a specific chord and search around for a little bit to look for it. I'm looking that if you mess up this chord, you're like, wait, what? Just keep going as much as you can. If we were in normal times in a normal classroom, what I would actually do is cover up the next line, or I would cover up what you just played so that you cannot go back and dwell on your mistakes, okay? So see if you can keep going as much as you possibly can, okay? And if you get off by a little bit but you still played the general pattern, that's actually points because that's really hard to do, okay? All right, let's do the same process for the next one. So 16-6 dance, okay? So pause this and set your timer for about a minute to look through it. So go ahead and pause right now. Okay, if you've hit play, then you're ready. We're going to take off right away. 1, 2, ready, go. And I added the retarded in there because I can, but ignore all tempo marks and everything, okay? And actually, we're going to go ahead and also do 16-7 on page 210 as well, okay? All right, so go ahead and take a minute to look through this as well. If you are not pause the video and look through it for a minute, do that now, but if you have, then congrats, let's go on. This is also like the 15,000th chorale I've seen in this book. That's cool. Okay, so 1, 2, ready, go. Quite play that fast, maybe work on it a little bit. The idea is to sight read through as much as you can at a really slow tempo over the next few weeks in order to prepare yourself for this, okay? All right, so next video, we're going to go on to score reading. Sight harmonization is something that we will talk about next week.